Hi Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading for May 30th to June 15th. See what we have coming up here for you this week. What is coming up for Capricorn this week for May 30th to June 5th? Strength. So I feel like this is all about perseverance for you. This is all about, I see you being very committed and dedicated and loyal to something that maybe you're working on, maybe a new path that you're trying to get off something you're trying to get off the ground, something you're building. And it feels like some of you may even be taking on some extra responsibilities. You're taking on something new. Or building something to the next level is kind of what I'm seeing here. It's like you're getting ready for a shift and a change, but the shift and the change looks like it's more of an upgrade, like upgrading to the next stage in your life or kind of taking on the next chapter of something. So that's what I'm kind of seeing here. And I feel like there may be some decisions that you're going to have to make in regards to what you want to bring with you in this next stage. So some of you may have to close some things off. This is very interesting. I'm seeing kind of like, it feels very specific, so it may only resonate for like one person, but if you have, let's say, a certain way where you've always done your business, they're showing me like kind of just revamping or changing the way someone does something, or maybe almost like getting rid of, it seems very simple. It's like just kind of getting rid of some products that are more like outdated or they're older, and just kind of like revamping, like bringing in new items or bringing in things that are a bit more up to date. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm actually not necessarily seeing connections and relationships. I'm seeing more of something related to work and kind of bringing something to the next level and updating it, because I'm almost seeing that there may have been a shift within you in terms of your identity or the way you're growing. Like you may be really coming into an inner power of yours or a newer identity. I hope I'm doing a good job of explaining that. But it feels like there's something that you want to match. You want to match like this new reflection of yourself in something that you're building or something that you're creating, which is, this is, it's like something kind of becoming more and more refined to you, that's authentic to you. That's what I'm seeing from this card. So, okay, let's go into your tarot here. Very interesting, Capricorn. It feels like a very creative week, though. I feel like you're going to be I'm hearing bursting with a lot of ideas and things that you're going to really want to get started on. So I see you kind of like every time an idea comes to your mind, you may just like quickly like jot it down, write it down so you don't forget. It's going to be important to really like execute on the things that are coming to you, like not letting things sit for too long in the to-do list pile or to-do pile. Because then it'll just kind of start to build up after a while. What are the energies here for Capricorn this week? May 30th to June 5th. There's some new opportunities that are coming towards you. I'm seeing like opportunities. I feel like you're going to have a lot of options. I'm seeing a lot of options here. More. The moon, yeah. To change something that's a little bit in the unknown here. Okay, so the Four of Cups. What do you need to know about this Four of Cups? Six of Swords, yeah. Okay, so this is all about detaching ourselves from the things that, again, kind of absorb your energy, or maybe even sometimes it's like if you're around certain people or engaging in certain things, whatever kind of causes you to feel like you're losing a bit of your center or feeling like you lose a bit of your grounding, you are setting strong boundaries with those things this week. Because I feel like you are very focused on building something, especially with the Seven of Pentacles here. It's like there's a project that you're working on or something that you're trying to build for yourself. and you are giving yourself permission to walk away from the things that may pull you off that energy, that may pull you off of your focus or distract you in some way or another. So I see, like, it's almost interesting because this Four of Cups in this card, it's like this mermaid looks very distracted, like really detached, almost kind of like not interested in anything. But with the Six of Swords as well, it's like there's this, it's like detaching from the things that distract you, which is really interesting is what I'm picking up on here. What else do we need to know about this? The Four of Cups, the Six of Swords. I also feel like with the Six of Swords, there's this like very sharp, like a very clear boundary with something. Like you're being very clear about for yourself. Like it may not even be something that you're necessarily telling anybody. Wow. See, there's a lot of like walking away and kind of removing ourselves emotionally from the things that are just not serving you in any way. They could even be kind of draining you in some way. And I feel like there's a newfound, I love this. We have the Hierophant. So you're really listening to your intuition. You're really learning from the past. And I feel like that's what that definite decisions that you're able to make about the things that you know that are not for you. So there may have been some things in the past where we've tried to make things fit. We've tried to make things work. And we may have found that the more we try to fit ourselves into social situations or with people or with things that actually deplete us, the less of us we have, like the more time we have to focus on the things that really matter to us, that kind of thing. So I feel like you're using your wisdom, you're using your past experiences, and you're able to make clear decisions and choices about what is really for you and what is not. And I feel like you're also detaching yourself from what other people think as well with the Six of Swords. Not that you're caring what other people think, but if you feel like there may be something that you're walking away from or something that you're detaching yourself, if you sense that, okay, someone's going to have an opinion about this, I don't see you being too attached to that or too really concerning yourself too much with that, because you are very clear about who you are, your priorities, and what you're wanting for your life. So there's like a clear focus on what direction you do want to go. So I feel like you're making some really bold decisions for yourself. And I feel like they're happening on an emotional level first. And they will definitely show up in the physical, they will catch up. But I feel like if you've been on the fence about some things for some time, then you may find yourself really making like some decisions or choices, like clear decisions and choices this week. So it's like, maybe there's like a friendship or a connection or something. And for a long time, you weren't really sure if you wanted to distance yourself from this connection or you wanted to walk away from it. And so that's just an example. But this week, it's like you're like, no, this is definitely not for me. Every time I'm with this person, every time I'm doing this thing, I always feel so disconnected from myself, and I just can't afford to do that now. So I have somewhere to be. I have a goal in a vision for myself, and I really need to prioritize that. So I really feel like you're being very clear about your priorities and your visions here. Let's pick just one more. Yeah, beautiful. So I feel like it's going to be important for you to clear that energy this week. So clear space, clear energy. You could even be getting rid of things like in your home or just like your physical environment as well that are no longer serving you. So I see you doing like a really big revamp of your space to make room for the new, because you have clarity about, what direction you want to head in here. And so having that clarity is also going to reignite your passion with the Knight of Wands. So I really see a passionate new beginning here. And you it's like the more you detach yourself from things that are depleting you, the more energy you have within yourself. And you'll find that you start putting that energy towards the things that really help you to come alive. And so as you do that on a day-to-day basis, you're going to find that you have more energy for your projects, you have more creative ideas, they really start to flow. And you also start attracting those opportunities. So a lot of this is happening on an energetic level. Those shifts and changes that you're making are closing doors and opening new ones for this new path of yours. Just take it one day at a time, especially if it feels a bit overwhelming. I've been kind of lately sensing that the energies have been a bit overwhelming, like people may have been feeling kind of anxious in general. And I think that that's because things are starting to pick up, like the energies are starting to pick up, the changes and shifts are really starting to pick up here. And so I also feel like things are coming more into focus, like why some things had to happen in a certain way and where we're going. I feel like there's a lot of the mystery, the unknown that is really becoming more and more clear to us. So, I love that this is, part of your journey here where, the more we kind of allow ourselves to build, the more like that passion is going to build within us as well here. Yeah, see, I love this. So there's one more, 8 of Wands. So this is the attraction of those opportunities here. So a lot of this is you're in that flow, the more you allow yourself to kind of create and detach from outcomes as well, like knowing that you're on the right path and you're aligned with what you're supposed to be doing or what you feel is right, not what you're supposed to be doing. I don't think there is really such a thing. I think it's more about us following our calling, following which is where we're being led and following that intuition. So as long as you're kind of, I feel like, on that path, then the abundance that's meant to come in for you will come in. And I feel like you're also detaching from that as well, which is making it come in a lot faster. So you're really attracting some beautiful energies towards you here this week. Very nice. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. Let's see what we have coming up here for you. See, I see choices again here with the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like there's been a couple of different things. Maybe you have gotten started, a couple of things that you've been building, and just kind of seeing, where you fit the best. I feel like some of you have been doing that. And it's like you're kind of taking a look at where you're at right now. You're kind of taking an assessment of, what have I created so far and what kind of results have they yielded? But look, we have happiness and joy. And so I feel like there's going to be some kind of result, something coming your way that you're going to see as evidence of you confirming that you're on the right path and you are doing what you are meant to be doing. It's going to feel right. So that Sun card is all about this burst of confidence, this burst of identity, this burst of really feeling at home with whatever it is that you are creating for yourself, what it is that you're building for yourself. So a lot of this is going off of your own intuition, and a lot of it is going off of how you feel about something with that Sun card. And I feel like you're following that guidance. So even if things kind of feel a little bit in the unknown, like the Moon card, like not really sure where this is going to take me, but I feel like you're following that intuition and following that guidance, and it's like leading you to all the things that are prosperous for you specifically on your own path. So that's going to be really beautiful here. So there may be something that kind of shows up as confirmation. So this could even just show up as an insight. This could show up as an awakening of something kind of manifesting in your life. You'll see some kind of sign, some kind of signal this week where it will confirm for you that you're on the right path, and that will really kind of reignite again that passion and that joy and this. Okay, I'm on the right track. I can keep going. I can keep investing my energy into this thing, knowing that it's bringing in my abundance in all forms. Okay. What else? I feel like a lot of you are definitely moving in another direction away from, a lot of things from your past. And then look, we have the 2 of Cups as well. So this is all about balance and harmony here as well. So it's like being able to, for example, if you are allowing yourself to finally, follow your dreams or follow your passions from something that you've always wanted to do. Being in alignment with what your soul's calling is bringing harmony and balance within yourself. So not only are you able to be in the flow to create, but you're also kind of physically manifesting it as well. So there's that beautiful divine masculine and feminine energy that is kind of, creating a lot of harmony and balance within you here. So very positive week this week here. What else do I need to know about this? Wow. Yeah. I love this. We have 3 major arcana. So again, we have that Temperance. So again, this is all about healing. This is all about, I feel like there's something about I keep hearing the word loyal. So maybe this is about a loyalty to yourself, a loyalty to your dreams, a loyalty to what is in honor of you. And that may be something that some of us had to reclaim or relearn, or we had to kind of build up to it, because there may have been something where we felt a bit detached or or disconnected from in the past. Maybe there were people around us where we couldn't entirely, embrace the things that we wanted to do or embrace the things, like really own it. So really stepping into our power. And by doing that, it's also creating a beautiful sense of healing within us with this Temperance card. So again, with this Two of Cups and the Temperance, this is all about balance. And that balance is helping us to attract opportunities, abundance, connections, results, and it's really starting to give birth. Things that we have planted or have been cultivating in our life are really starting to give birth. I'm also seeing that this could also be on an energetic level in the sense of like, if you're working on your confidence or you're working on your self-esteem or you're working on, having more focus in your work. So those inner changes that you're wanting to make as well, I'm seeing that you're going to see a shift or a change in there as well. Like, so for example, I'm not saying that any of you have this, but as an example, if you've struggled with like, anxiety in social situations or something, you may find this week, and as if you've been working on kind of helping you to release some of the anxiety or working on your confidence or feeling good about yourself, you may find that you go out in public and you're not as anxious as you used to be, or you're not as nervous, that kind of thing. That's just an example. So a lot of that inner work is starting to show up as well in your life, and it's helping you to feel more peaceful and harmonious on the inside. And then we have the Fool and we have the Justice. So this is about a hard-earned new beginning. So you're definitely due for this. It's time for your new beginning here. So a lot of this is also about you taking a risk, taking a chance, a leap of faith, especially with that Fool card. But I feel like you're ready for it. I feel like, again, with that Justice card, we have balance. So there's a really beautiful balance coming in, and allow that process to take place. So it may be a bit slower than you want it to happen, or it's kind of happening incrementally, but just know that that growth is there to keep going with it. And it's just going to continue to build. You'll be stronger the next day than you were today. And it's just going to keep going and going and going. And what that is, it's going to bring you closer and closer to your new beginning here with the Fool card. So by the time you are ready to take some kind of opportunity, some kind of shift or change, it's going to feel natural. It's going to feel like, okay, I saw this coming. I knew this new beginning was on the horizon for me, but but it could just been that, energetically, we're being prepared to be able to take on that new beginning here. So, and I feel like you're getting closer and closer to this. So this is all about balancing and harmonizing, but those doors are really starting to open up. There's not as much, I can sense that there's not as much clutter or blockages or restrictions as there used to be, especially, not just for you, Capricorn, but I feel like just for everyone on this path, collectively, as we continue to do the inner work, the energy is getting lighter and lighter, like those connections and those heavier, denser energies are starting to kind of really dissipate. Okay, let's go into the Moon. So what do we need to know about this? You have the Page of Cups. So this is all about exploring new parts of yourself that you may have not known before. So some of you may actually uncover a feeling that you've had about something. It's uncovering something new, getting to know yourself on a deeper level. And so I feel like there's something mysterious or unknown that has been hidden from you for quite some time. This could also be discovering a new talent of yours, a passion of yours, a love of yours that you didn't know was there. And so the beautiful thing about that unraveling of coming closer to our authenticity is that we get to know ourselves better. And so there may be something new here that you're getting to know about yourself, something that you're realizing you may even have like a hidden talent. You're really creative or really good at something and you had no idea. So follow your instincts, follow your intuition. Again, with that Moon card, that's a really powerful card in following our intuition and following our inner guidance system, because you may be led into something where it helps you to open up a part of you, a love of something that you have, or just another side to you that you didn't realize was there. So following your intuition is going to be really important here. What else can you know about this with this Page of Cups and the Moon? Wow, beautiful. I also feel like with this Death card, this is all about helping you. It's like there's something that you discover about yourself that's going to put some pieces together. It's going to help you to continue to transform. And maybe even bigger than just simply kind of figuring something out. It may really be a bigger shift, a bigger change within you. It may almost kind of be this radical, almost like, oh, I get it now. I see everything clearly now. So there's definitely a really big transformation that's happening within you here. What do we need to know about this Death energy? feel like you're just really stepping into your power here. Wow, beautiful. I love this so much. We have a lot of major arcana cards here. So this seems like a very significant week, like a lot of epiphany. There could be like an epiphany that you're having. You're really detaching yourself from older things. So it is really opening you up to your transformation. So I feel like there might be something that you're definitely closing up a chapter here with that World card. So this may be something that you are giving birth to again, almost is what I'm seeing here with the Page of Cups, but it's coming back around in a newer way. It's almost like there could have been something that you were working on, or you've tried to work on, you've tried to build, or you've tried to kind of, I'm being shown like something happening again, or something like turning back around, but it's different this time. It's going through its own transformation because you see something clearly, because you have insight into something. Can we have another one here? The World. What else do we need to know about this? I feel like wisdom is also a really important word here this week. Wisdom and loyalty to yourself, to your work, to your path, to what you're wanting to build for the future. Yeah, okay. I feel like this is all about clarity. You're seeing something clearly. So I'll just use one more example here. If, for example, you wanted to build a business and it didn't work, there could be something, but it was something you were really passionate about. I feel like there is something about that where you might be like seeing maybe where the blockage was, or where the resistance was, or where something needed to go through some kind of transformation in order for you to have a new beginning in that thing. Maybe it's coming back around in a different way, but I feel like there's something coming back around because the karmic lesson with that is closing up. That chapter is closing up. And so now that we have that clarity about where it is something kind of why it may not have worked out, or maybe it wasn't the right timing. I feel like there is something where you're getting the green light, like something just is made clear to you and you're getting the green light to move forward on something. So this seems like a really big week for creation, a big week for kind of really pushing forward in this new path of yours that you're trying to build. And I love this. We have a lot of major arcana cards. This kind of feels like a big week here. And then we have the Judgment. So this is all about seeing the truth. This is all about owning your own truth as well, like being able to know who you are. Again, that identity, that presence is going to play a big role in this coming, I feel like the rest of the year and just going forward here almost. It feels like a pivotal, like a turning point. I mean, we didn't have the Wheel of Fortune card, but it feels like there's a turning point that you're at right now. Let's pull a guidance message. Guidance message for Capricorn this week. Yeah, beautiful. It's like you're figuring out where your nectar is. Like you're finding out where you're truly going to thrive. And I feel like that's what this whole reading I've been trying to say, summed up in one card here with the Treasure Island. This is about knowing where your nectar is, what it is, and where you're truly happy, or what's going to really fulfill you in all areas in your life. And it's because you're coming into harmony and balance within yourself, so you're able to see those things clearly. Yeah, wow, okay. Do one more. And I also like how we have the beautiful sea turtle here, because this kind of symbolizes to me this steady progress, like the persistence, the grace, just kind of gliding through and having this mentality of, I will get there when I get there, and all I can do right now is to just keep swimming forward and to keep going, knowing that this is what is truly for me, like knowing that this is where I belong, this is what's me, this is authentic to me, and I'm just going to continue to move forward in my life and face the things that are being presented to me at that very moment. So there's this really a beautiful energy of kind of approaching life in a peaceful, graceful way, but also with a lot of perseverance and determination to like not stop, to keep going, and to, I'll get there when I get there. And I believe in myself enough to get there someday. So I don't know. I just got that message here for the sea turtle. Okay, let's pick another animal. Time for a deep dive. Yeah, so this is about really like seeing yourself, being able to really know what is deeply within you. It's like you're finding your essence. You're being connected to that essence here. And you're able to kind of make things happen and to manifest things because you're working from a place that is from your soul. It's not something that you're guessing at or trying to piece together or trying to make work. It's like you're working from a place of deep knowing, because you have done the work to access that deep knowing within yourself. And so this is going to be something that you're taking on for your life. It's like you're building something, and it's going to be, it's like you're ready to commit to it. You're ready to be loyal to it. So really profound insights and almost like revelation here, Capricorn. Okay, beautiful week. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you for next week. Bye, Capricorn.